Okay. Yeah. Hi, it's Fiction, and decided that I am going to do a nice little dual comm with my good buddy Ridge. If you would
Hey,
like to introduce yourself. Aw.
I cut
But
out.
yeah.
Deal with it.
But yeah. Well, today we have a couple things we want to talk about, and the first thing being how we feel about good old Gears Judgment. So yeah.
Indeed. I'm actually really excited for the release of it, and knowing that it's 9 days away. Although I'm gonna get mine a few days later because I had to be a bum and order it from the Microsoft Store. But I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty much just like COD. Or that's what it really looks like. Because I mean, watching all the previews and whatnot, everyone's like, "Oh, hey man, let's use our Lancers."
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, the more I watch about it, like, there are some things that really, really excite me, like, a couple things that I'm really pumped for, but then I'll watch something else and it'll completely kill my enthusiasm. It's like, why the fuck would they do that, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm excited for like the new guns and especially some of the new rifles. And
Yeah,
like that semi-auto sniper just looks really, really entertaining to use. Like I can already
yeah, it
tell I'm
does.
probably gonna yell with while I'm using it, but
Dude, have you seen the execution with that thing, though? It looks
I have
fucking
not.
sick. Like, it has the bayonet on the bottom of it, and you basically just cut their head off with the bayonet. It looks so cool.
That's pretty gnarly. Like I wish I could like edit it and like have the sound play, kind of like really, really like play like the battle within every time you do the execution.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be great. Let me think. Campaign. Campaign looks like it'll be really good though. Like campaign seems like it's going in a good direction
Yeah, it
because
does.
they have the little optional side missions you can do, which seems really neat.
Yeah, I
I
was
don't know.
actually thinking about doing some like let's plays or some live streams with some friends, and I was thinking about this a couple of days ago for a release, or not for a release, but like a couple of days prior of it, and see where that
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like overall, I feel like the game will be really really fun, but like people just won't. Like as long as they don't expect it to be a perfect game, then they'll be able to have fun with it and whatnot. But
Yeah,
if they go into it thinking, oh, this is going to be like the perfect Gears game, then you're just a fucking idiot because you're just going to be disappointed.
yeah, no, like when like Gears 3 came out, that was the most fun to play. Like in my opinion, I had so much fun playing like GAL 3 on release than I've ever had playing GAL 3 at all because it was
Oh
so fun.
yeah, like yeah, just like on release and like within the first couple months of it being out, it was absolutely awesome. Like it was amazing. I had so much fun with it. But like nowadays, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I still have fun with it, but not as much. You know.
I know, like I've been trying to get to level. I have 9 days to. I'm level 93, so I mean that's gonna be no problem. I'm trying to get 400 right before uh Judgment comes out. I'm 7 levels away because I'm blue, but
Yeah.
like I don't know, like there's so many things that just really broke Gal 3, like the ink stun and like unfair
Yeah.
characters and the retro lancer being buffed.
Yeah. Like I mean, like right there with the ink stun. They basically broke like a major rule of game design because you don't want things in your game that are just going to completely stop gameplay,
Right.
And I don't know, it's just kind of stupid. But the good thing is, in Judgment, inks aren't going to do that anymore, so that is a big plus.
I've heard that they're supposed to be like an AoE, like how they were in Gal 2.
Yeah, they're going to be like how they were in Gao 2 again, which is awesome. I mean, because in Gao 2 they did quite a bit of damage, but they didn't completely stop you from doing anything.
They made Guardian really, really fun.
Yeah, they did.
I thought
Huh.
I thought I missed just Gao 2, like when that was in its prime too. Like every game on release is always to me to be the funnest time to play it.
Yeah, and like I don't know. Oh yeah, like I was playing Gao 2 the other night with J2. He and I were playing together, and we got in a lobby full of like stacked friggin' pub stars running a team of five, and like I get messages from two of them. They're like, "Oh, go back to Gao 3." So I just responded to them like, "Fuck yourselves." Like I don't care. I don't play
Right.
this game enough to care.
I know that's exactly like another thing I wanted to talk about. That's completely with the Gears community is when you get into a lobby with another pub star or someone else who's recording and you know they're recording. Like usually, like if I'm in a lobby before them and they join in and they're on the other team, I'll message them like, "Hey, do you mind leaving because I'm recording and I don't want to get clips on you." because that's just gonna make me look bad or whatever. Like trying to be respectful to the other YouTuber, because I mean, I for one, I don't like getting clipped on. Even though it's kind of hypocritical to record and not want to be recorded on, but but like what I'm saying is like when I tell people to like I was like, do you mind if you just leave? And usually they'll be like, yeah, sure. And I love people when they're like that. But when other people are like, oh, you fucking suck, dude, I'm gonna clip on you. I'm like, really? Like, all right.
Like I forget. Like, somebody was, I forget who it was, I think it was a Chaos member, was in my lobby the one time, and, we were just, like, shotgun battling and whatever, and I got, like, a triple with him in it, and then he left, and I sent him a frowny face, and he's like, I don't like playing in lobbies with other montagers, because then I have to fight for weapons, and I have to worry about getting clipped on and blah, 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 so, I can totally understand that. I mean, normally when other montagers join my lobby, I just let them do what they want. It's their choice.
Like the other day, ever since I joined Control, and that was actually, so it's been like 3 days, but yesterday I was playing, and I joined I just joined like a TDM no DLC, and I wasn't even recording, and I went up to sniper rifle, and a random player picked it up and just gave it to me and sent me a heart, like that's one thing I really like is when I get messages, like people are like that's cool to me, but like, I don't like it when people think because I have, a YouTube team in my gamer tag doesn't mean I'm better than them. And this is going along with what Grace said. And I completely agree with him on this this topic because he said, like, the words he's saying are pretty much, like, it's his words coming out of my mouth. And, like, I completely agree with him on what he said. But, like, I don't know. It's just kind of cool when I get messages like that. But, like, one thing that really bothers me is when people think I'm full of myself because I record. And I get that often.
Yeah, I don't know, it's really stupid. Like, I mean, I never really get messages at all. Like, the only times I've ever gotten messages is, like, when I'm playing, like, one shot, one kill. Like, I'll randomly, like, run into somebody and they'll be like, oh, I love your channel, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, oh, sweet, thank you, I really appreciate that. It's just really cool.
Yeah, I know. What's one thing I think is really, really funny about this whole comm?
Huh.
We were supposed to talk about judgment. That was our thing, but we just kind of branched off and went to our
we just went on tangents.
Yeah, we tend to do that. I've noticed that. Like every time we'll talk about a serious topic, especially like when we're playing, we'll talk about like music or something, and we'll end up talking about double penetration. It just happens.
Yeah, basically.
But like one thing I'm actually really I don't know how I'm gonna accept it is cog on cog. Like that just doesn't seem interesting to me.
Yeah, like, and it doesn't make any sense as far as the context of the game goes either, because it's 15 days after E-Day. Like, how the fuck does that make any sense,
I mean, if it was COG on Stranded, that would kind of, make some...
Yeah, it would make a little bit of sense, but COG on COG? No. I mean, even if it were, like, COG against UIR, that would make more sense than COG on COG.
Yeah, I don't know. I prefer playing as COG compared to Locust, because Locusts have always been meaty characters. When you play as Locust, it's just like, it's kind of hard to play as a Locust,
Yeah.
It's fun, but I prefer COG any day.
Yeah, and, like, I don't know why I just thought of this, but freaking, sometimes it really sounds like the Locusts are saying, like, suck my D, shit like that. It's hilarious.
Subliminal messages. Like,
yeah.
I just told you, like, not even, like, 10 minutes ago when I was playing GoWJ today, and I got a double off cap, and this other Locust, like, threw a frag at me, and he was just like, "Fug!" And it's so funny. Like, I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Maybe the Locusts are all a bunch of closet homosexuals.
I wouldn't doubt that. Like, have you ever heard, like, some of the things that the Cantus says? Like,
yeah.
Like, I watched the recording of, like, the dude doing the vocals for it, and I just died because his facial expressions just say it all.
Oh, I know. Like, it looks like he has to try so hard to be able to do that.
Oh, I know. I wish I could do that.
I know. Like, I've tried. Like, I've legitimately sat here and tried to imitate Canis, and it's like, impossible.
I remember, like, if you catch me on a right time whenever I'm, mad enough at the game, I will probably try. I always scream like that. Like, I always just yell at a Cantus when I'm playing a Cantus, or whenever, like, I'm just playing for the shits and gigs because I'm doing terrible, I'll pick up, like, a smoke grenade and a Gorgon pistol and be like, yeah, Cantus squad.
I'm a Cantus. That's great.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I heard, like, you can only be Locust in Overrun. and that's kind of shitty.
Yeah, that is kind of really shitty. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see how it pans out here in 9 days, but whatever.
Yep. Well, it's gonna be like 11 days for me. I'm gonna get
but
couple days.
Yeah,
left, but.
you get all the awesome shit with yours too. You get like the 1,600 Microsoft points and all the skins.
I only get one character skin. Well, I get the classic Amethyst and Alex Brand, which I was excited for Alex Brand because I was like, when I saw a picture of her, I was like, ooh, she's got tattoos. She's got a pretty cute face for a game character, and
yeah,
I don't know. I kind of like girls with like shorter style of hair, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna pulverize with this character.
What was I gonna say? Fucking oh my god, I just totally forgot. Oh yeah, Alex Brand. Like, it's kind of cool that they're bringing her into the fold because the only time you hear about her is in the books.
Yeah,
like that is the only time I've ever heard that name, and now she's being brought into the actual game. I think that's really neat.
I thought, like, I don't know if it's just, like, it's been forever since I've read the comic books or even, like, looked into the story behind the game. But, if I remember correctly, I thought Alex Brand was actually a guy. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like I read all the books, so, I mean, with the books, it's kind of like, meh.
Yep. Well,
that was, holy fuck. Yeah, that was the, holy shit, I didn't realize you've been talking this long. Wow.
Well, I guess it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I suppose. All right, guys. Well, this has been fun. And
thanks for having me on.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining me. It was my pleasure. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day.